This is the team of Tenelian Aviation. Every day they risk everything. Alaska's treacherous terrain and wicked weather make this the world's most dangerous place to fly. These are the tales of Alaska's ultimate bush pilots.
That's all I got for you. Thanks for the mail you want, Brad.
Thanks, Jim. Yeah, this is awesome.
With over 250 remote villages, Alaskans rely heavily on air transportation.
Here, we got some stuff from Island Air for you.
All right, thanks, Pete.
Between private and commercial pilots, hundreds of flights occur daily. With that much air traffic, crashes are inevitable.
One of the things Tenelian Aviation we're known for, and Joel Natwick specifically, is our aircraft salvage work.
I've probably gone and got 30 to 40 airplanes over the years. All over Alaska, there's a high demand for guys like us.
Even though the crash might be significant and it might be a bad crash, a lot of very expensive parts do make it through. Headset's $1,000, the Tundra tires can be $5,000, and on and on.
All right, so we got the coordinates. We're heading up near Yentna.
We just got a call that there was a Super Cub that a guy crashed into the trees. He was flying in kind of bad weather. Next thing he remembers is waking up in the hospital.
The pilot was lucky. Alaska averages 100 plane crashes annually. 1 in 10 are fatal.
It sounds a little iffy where it's at and where it landed. So we're doing a scouting flight to get out there and see what we're gonna need to get the thing out.
We'll find a landing zone, places to stage fuel, and set down.
Perfect.
We have the coordinates that were provided by the Rescue Coordination Center, and they have said that the airplane should be within 400 yards of those coordinates. Okay, let's do it.
2 big fat guys in a helicopter.
2?
Mark and Joel are headed to the remote upper Yentna River, about 80 miles northwest of Anchorage.
Welcome to Looking for Crashed Airplane.
Out where this wreck is, we're in the middle of nowhere. It's about as far from any road system, I think, as you can get.
There's a good amount of snow out here. One of the things that's difficult is we're looking for a white aircraft in the snow. It's going to be tough to find. Okay, we're going over the spot right now. Let's just keep going straight.
Betty's close to these hills here.
Yeah. Man alive, this is the hard part.
Okay, the trees are really thick, right?
Yeah. And every tree that's fallen over looks like a wing to me.
It's got to be in here, Mark.
Man,
We got to find this thing.
man, I feel like an idiot here.
Let's just go this way for a little bit. I'm going to pull up the coordinates. Let's make sure
Okay.
the coordinates are in there correctly.
Yeah. GPS coordinates are critical for any operation like this. So if I have one number off, it could be hundreds and hundreds of feet. Being off by a couple hundred feet might mean whether we can find it or not.
GPS finds your location by communicating with 4 or more satellites in orbit.
Okay, we are 0.6 beyond our point.
Yeah, I think the guy sent us wrong coordinates.
This is when it gets frustrating.
Man, maybe it's in the next stand over.
Yep. Let's go all the way into those trees over there.
I got it. I got it right off my nose here down low. See that big tree right there? The big green tree?
I see it. That is hard to see. You need to log the best landing spot that's closest.
We can't land right on top of the wreckage because it's in the trees. So we're gonna have to land about maybe a quarter mile away and walk in through the woods to get to it.
Is this okay?
Yeah, that's good, man.
All right.
Joel can't see the crash location from the ground, so Mark goes back up and acts as Joel's eyes in the sky, leading him to the crash site. But as soon as Mark gets in the air, the plan goes awry. The trees are so dense, he can't find Joel.
Where is this thing?
I'm looking on the ground to see if I can find him. Man, I can't believe this tree cover is so thick.
It's tough. This is tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time keeping track of him.
I kept seeing a helicopter going around and around and flying by, and I figured out what's going on. He can't find me. He can't see me. Maybe he's having a hard time finding the wreck again. I don't know.
But man, the tree cover's so thick, I'm losing his tracks in the snow.
I'm gonna get a fire going, get some smoke. Try to help Mark find me.
Yeah, good smoke.
I'm looking on the ground to see if I can find him.
There. That's what we need right there, man.
It is so hard to see here in the trees.
Now, hopefully he's looking in the right spot. This smoke has got to get above these trees. Here it comes. I think he sees the smoke. I'm gonna get out in this clearing.
This is crazy.
Darkness is descending, and the temperature has dropped below freezing. Making matters worse, they're burning up precious fuel needed to return home. While guiding Joel to a crash site,
I lost it.
Mark loses sight of him in the dense trees.
Well, that's weird. I smell smoke. But I look down in the trees and I see a light column of smoke coming up through the trees. Yeah, there we go. Let me divert over here. There's the fire over there. I know what he's trying to do. He's showing me where he is at, knowing that I lost track of him. Okay, there he is. I'm gonna hover over him. I see him down there. I'm gonna hover over him and point toward the wreck, point my nose toward the wreck. And I'm just gonna slowly hover that direction toward the wreck. He's coming upon the wreck. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I got the wreckage. Man, that thing is mangled.
I'm walking up to the wreck thinking, how in the world did anybody survive this? It's just pancaked in. It's demolished.
The cockpit is about 50% the capacity or the size that it was. Oh, you're gonna move that. Getting this out of here is to come in and finish taking that wing off. And then I'm probably going to cut the fuselage where it's twisted like a dish rag and sling what remains of the fuselage and this engine out in one load. We can do it.
With a salvage game plan in place, Joel returns to the helicopter, a quarter-mile hike in deep snow.
Slowly, I began to get pretty hypothermic.
My boots are packed. Yeah. They are packed with snow. It's so deep in there.
Joel's core body temperature is rapidly dropping. The hour-long flight back to Anchorage will be brutal.
Yeah, let's go.
And on the way back, I start paying attention to my fuel gauges, and I had one thought in my mind. This might be a little tight. We might be a little on the edge. We might not be able to make it all the way back to Anchorage with this fuel load.
Well, fuel lights on again.
Yeah. Tower 83, Mike. Yeah, we had a low fuel light come on, sir.
Helicopter 83, Mike, roger.
We're flying back, and here comes the inlet and the low fuel lights coming on.
I'm only 4 minutes from the airport, but we have a rule at the company here. When the low fuel light comes on, you're landing. We're not going to stretch it.
We have no choice but to put the helicopter down to land as soon as we can to be sure that we don't have an engine failure.
Okay, let me get down here low level. Just pick out a place to land over there. Shoot. I got it. Give me a break. We landed on the other side of the inlet here, and I just didn't want to go across the water. There's a lot of people who've crashed from running out of gas, and I don't want to be one of them.
That decision-making right there is a make it or break it. in Alaska with a lot of pilots. It's called get-home-itis. You want to get home so bad, your fuel is low, and you start thinking, I can push it. Well, that's when a lot of guys go down.
Sorry about that, boss. Oh, man.
Mark turns off the helicopter to save fuel. Unfortunately, that means no heat for Joel.
I'm about to dump a gallon of water out of my boot, man. This is not a good time, because I'm getting a fever. I really am. Ugh, I think I'm just hypothermic. I'm gonna get back inside. Even this tiny little breeze we got is something I don't need right now.
Mark makes an emergency call to the hangar.
Hey, Pablo. Mark here.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, we got a low fuel light, so we're right across the inlet on the other side. We're 4 minutes from Merrill, but I don't want to go across the water. I want to be safe with everything. If you can bring me 5 gallons of gas over, that'd be great.
Okay, so just two jogs?
Yeah, and Pablo, if you can, kind of hurry it up. We're right over here, but Joel's really cold. He's been walking through the snow a lot, and if you could rush it up, that would be great.
Okay, cool.
When you get wet and cold in Alaska this time of year, it's that perfect time of year to get hypothermia. You doing okay?
Really cold.
You know, I can keep this thing running for the heater. You want to do that?
No, he's only bringing 5 gallons. I'm staying in here sheltered from the wind just because of hypothermia.
Yeah.
Hopefully Pablo gets here quick because it is cold. It's getting dark out. I'm wet.
And we are literally in the middle of nowhere, and we need to pay attention and be careful, because anything could happen.
While returning from a salvage scouting trip,
Fuel lights on again.
Joel and Mark almost run out of gas.
Just pick out a place to land over there.
Pablo is bringing them fuel, but time is of the essence. Joel is becoming hypothermic.
This is not a good time, because I'm getting a fever. I really am.
Ah, there he is. Perfect. And we're able to get going. Sorry about that, boss.
It's nicer to be sitting here than swimming.
Yeah.
I try to go out and get a job done safely, but that does mean sometimes you get in a little bit precarious situations. That's the nature of the business.
Okay, guys, here's the pictures that I took when I was on site.
Salvage jobs are unpredictable, so a detailed plan of attack is crucial.
Let's talk about some of the dangers here. What can get us in trouble?
I'm not that experienced slinging. I've done a few jobs, but I've never done one in the trees.
You're gonna have to really be technical and come up real straight to not start snagging branches.
Yeah.
That's gonna be brutal.
This can be a dangerous mission. It's definitely gonna be tricky and challenging, and there's a lot that can go wrong.
This airplane, it's just a gangly mess. It's gonna want to mess you up.
Strategy in place, the crew gears up to retrieve the wreck. One critical piece of equipment, bear protection.
All right.
Bears are out. Yeah. I'm serious.
The bears have come out of hibernation. We actually had one in our neighborhood a couple nights ago. I didn't think we'd see one, but I was prepared.
This is gonna be a tough one.
Salvage jobs require hundreds of pounds of gear. 2 helicopters are needed to split up the weight.
Rock and roll. Okay, I got a pretty good wind on my tail when I circle here. I got to keep up a little bit of speed.
Okay.
And it'll be a handful with this wind.
If it's windy, it's that much harder because the wind is grabbing the load, the wind is grabbing the helicopter and moving it around, and it can get dangerous.
Yeah, there it is. Man, look at that thing. It's a bad crash.
Holy cow, that is a crash.
I cannot believe the guy survived that thing.
Man, that is a tight spot.
Bucky, you're so good.
Yeah, right.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing it, not me.
It'll be interesting to see what it looks like from the ground.
And here we are.
Oh, cow. Wow. Every time you go flying, you think about where you're going to land if you have an engine failure, and you take the risk of crashing every time you leave the ground. So it just kind of brings it home when you walk up on a wreck like that and see it.
That's fuel coming out.
Yep, that's not good.
No,
Fuel in it?
there's fuel coming out.
Untangling the wreckage from the tree requires cutting the plane into pieces. One spark could ignite the aviation fuel and cause an explosion.
Okay, ready?
Mission accomplished. Now, they must disassemble the Super Cub.
Okay, right wing's off. Nice. I think this is frozen into the ground, actually.
Oh, okay.
We may have a real job on our hands. Okay, the prop's off.
There you go.
Josiah, why don't you go get the Jet Ranger? We're ready for you.
Okay.
The team straps up the wreckage.
This is going to put him and the helicopters to the test. This is going to be a real strain.
I'm nervous. I got the butterflies. It'll be challenging.
We're right underneath you.
Josiah must thread the 150-foot line between the dense trees.
You're gonna have to go up to about 450 on your altimeter, I think, to clear the trees with the hook.
Man, this is a long one.
It's really tense. You have to be super precise and not lose focus for a second, because you get the hook tangled in the trees and you're going down.
If that hook lets go, bail, get out of the way.
Oh!
If the load is too heavy, the line could snap, and 700 pounds of debris could fall on Mark and Joel.
Okay, you guys be careful. Okay, Mark, get out of there.
Slide left.
The Tenelian crew is slinging a wrecked Super Cub out of a thick forest.
Okay, Mark, tell him to back up.
Back up just a bit.
The 700-pound load is taxing for both the helicopter and the pilot.
You're in the trees.
The line really started to swing. The hook started to oscillate. Once I got the weight of the fuselage on the line, you're looking at the load and you're glancing at your torque gauge, and it was right at 100% picking it up.
Straight up, looking good.
That's about as good as it gets right there.
And that's Josiah Freeman right there.
He's a free man.
Woo! Very good. Good job.
The celebration is short-lived. Josiah must sling 3 more loads of wreckage.
He's on!
Yeah, you're good to go. Straight up, beautiful. You're clear, you're totally centered.
Woo-hoo! Very nice. Looks good. Next load will be the net with all the parts and pieces.
Okay, we're ready for him.
Just coming up, nice and slow.
He's good to go.
And we're hooked up. Pull it up slow.
Be careful.
And you have the weight. And you're clear of the tree.
Is that all of it now? Should I shut down?
Yeah, that's all of it, Josiah. Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay.
Josiah was nervous going into this. I knew he could do it. I mean, I probably have more confidence in him than he does himself, and he did it better than all of our expectations. Josiah's good at anything he does.
Yeah, very good. Man, great job. That was a tight one.
Yep, I'm worn out.
They may be tired, but experiences like these are the stuff of dreams for every Alaskan bush pilot.
We all kind of thrive on adrenaline rush, on the fear. You kind of want to be put to the test. That's what makes you feel good, is when you have to overcome something you're not sure you can do.
Okay, man, I think it's beer 30.
Time to start drinking.
One more wrecked airplane out of the woods.
Unbelievable. I love Alaska.